All right, for anyone who's tuning in and got a live alert, we are doing another test broadcast for our streaming service. Feel free to stay on with us as you see a little bit of a preview for the service, but we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. So now we're at a point where the pastor is going to do the welcome. Like I said, it doesn't matter which microphone it is. It doesn't matter where you are. It's all coming through the main audio of the sound system and then into here. So you don't have to worry about switching from microphone 1 to 2 or anything like that. It all just stays live. So pastor will do welcome. We'll be ready for our opening hymn. For our opening hymn this week, it's a choir anthem. So Dave has pre-recorded a piece that's going to be broadcast up on the screens. So when it comes time for that, we are going to go back to number 1, which is computer 1. And the person who is over at this computer is going to hit the space bar to advance to go to the video that's going to play automatically.
Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this
Okay. So now let's say the hymn of the day is ready to start. We're going to switch to number 3, which is the organ camera and piano. So that's going to pick up Dave where he is. Now we want to have the lyrics up while Dave sings. So as Dave's ready to start singing, we're going to hit picture in picture on. And with our presets, see, it's going to come up on the bottom right corner. So you can still see Dave if he's at the organ or if he's at the piano, and then you have the lyrics tucked in here. So as he goes, the lyrics as he's singing are up on the screen for the people who are in the sanctuary, and for the people who are tuning in online, they have it as a closed caption in the picture-in-picture. And that just goes right through. And as he reaches the end, there's a blank slide. So when you get to the black screen at the end, that's when we know it's time to switch over. So we're going to go from there to the altar camera, number 2. And it'll automatically make the other disappear. And the media shout person will put the standard slide up in the background there. So then we're going to go into the prayers. At the end of the prayers, went too far. We're at the offering. So for the offering, we're going to have, I just want to see if the picture-in-picture works for this part, Tom. All right, so for the offering, we're putting up the different online ways that you can give. So we're going to do the picture-in-picture again, hit on, and we're going to have the listing of the places where you can give up in the bottom right corner. So then from there, we're going to go to the piece. In this instance, we're going to stay with the main camera, but we want the picture-in-picture to go away. So we're just going to hit off, and it just disappears. We just have the main camera at that point. It is. Yeah, so that vibration, until we replace that camera with a different setup, that vibration's going to happen all the time. We've experimented with different ways of doing it, and it just continues. Okay. Yeah, so that's probably about a month off, but okay. So that brings us up through communion, and then into let's say we're jumping forward to the final hymn. Again, we're going to put Dave on camera, so number 3 brings Dave up, and we're going to put the picture-in-picture on. And as he's singing, the lyrics are going to come up both on the screen up here and in the bottom corner for the people who are tuning in online. So let's go right through the song. And when you get to the blank slide, then we're going to go back to altar camera, number 2. For our dismissal. And then after the dismissal, that's when Dave is going to start to play the prelude. No, I know. Yeah, or for the postlude. Postlude, sorry. Right, so Tom will zoom out during that point. Again, we put a buffer slide in here just in case we need it. And then we're going to finish with a thank you for coming. And then as we hit the end of the service time, when Dave finishes playing, then we hit off for the stream.